What's up with the flying objects that appear everywhere on Earth? Planet Earth. Wednesday, February 15, 2023. Today we will answer the big question you are wondering about everywhere in the world. Did aliens come to Earth? We asked the science fiction author, Mr. Billy Cosses about it, and then we'll hear his opinions. At the end of the interview, we will ask the ultimate question about this significant issue. Are there aliens?
Good evening. Yes, we are not alone, as the universe is infinite, as well as our galaxy, but the stupidity that tends to infinity is also unlimited. Our sun plays a unique role in sustaining life, and the phenomena that affect the Earth's electromagnetic field, the Van Allen radiation belt, seismic activity, the frequency and intensity of earthquakes, and the activity of volcanoes. I will provide more information to post in your related blog article. I want to add that the extraterrestrials were, in a way, deliberately invited by the two nuclear bomb explosions that took place in Japan in August 1945. It was a deliberate attempt by some scientists to make that explosion function as a flare of presence and expression of help-seeking humanity, doomed to oblivion and isolation from the ancient races of entities that lived for eons, long before man was made. Eventually, the signal reached its destination, as nuclear fission is a process that only a highly technological civilization can create. But the big problem arose when the signal was seen by alien tribes who should not see it, for any reason. There is a war out there, a galactic war, that has so far left Earth out of it for many reasons, since we were not technologically dangerous to any galactic civilization out there. The war spread, both in space and within the Earth. We've been seeing a lot of debris falling to Earth lately. The time has come for men to be accessible by the revelation of the absolute truth, or utterly destroyed. We are at the edge of modern human history. The challenges are very flat and, at the same time, independent, with a common denominator and the human trophy. Everything changed when Tesla gave us electricity and more. Everything changed when the Chinese visited the dark side of the moon. But first, I will refer to the questions that have occupied us in recent days. HAARP. There are few chances that this is what we live in, since there are radar recordings, and even very specialized and modern radars such as NORAD. This theory has to do with the use of holograms. The chances are minimal, since most of the world has been informed of the aims of this human manipulation program.
Is it manufactured by a particular country?
Yes, there are many possibilities, since it could not avoid an air-to-air missile from an aircraft as you would expect from an alien craft. Anti-gravity has been adopted by some countries, with the adoption of alien technology, and was top secret until a few days ago.
Is its preparation for an attack? Yes, it is a possibility, firstly for a show of force and secondly a preparation for what might happen. Yesterday only the USA, Brazil, Canada, and other countries immediately left Russia and Belarus. We should realize that the Third World War will not only be with nuclear weapons but also new weapons that humanity has not seen so far, such as climate weather weapons for local weather modification and from specialized satellites, gamma-ray weapons. NATO is already on the border with Belarus and preparing for a great war with Russia, dragging Europe and the Balkans along. And Russia is preparing for significant exercises with nuclear weapons. Yes, it may be the beginning of a short and highly destructive war that will start again in Europe. The First World War started in Europe. The Second World War started again in Europe. Why not? Let the Third World War start again in Europe, so that so much know-how goes to waste. Is it from the interior of the Earth?
Yes, this view is highly probable, since there have been rumors recently that there is a war between the dragon or reptilian race that lives inside the Earth, and some galactic force that we call the Alliance of Light. The Sun is much more than a flaming ball. This race has direct ties to many people of prestige and power on Earth since ancient times, and they constantly influence human behavior and history. In a way, all of us have in our DNA parts of this ancient and powerful race that are carnivores. If this theory turns out to be accurate, it will permanently change human history for years to come.
Is it from another dimension?
Yes. There are parallel universes and dimensions, and since long ago, in what we call planet Earth, a blue prison, we have always been visited with good or bad intentions by beings from other dimensions. People characterized them as divine entities or demons. But they are hard to come by on a large mass scale, so the chances are slim.
Are they aliens?
The possibility is high. The answers have been given with Hollywood movies, where only E.T. was an excellent cute alien, who accidentally stayed on Earth, befriended a little kid, and was trying to contact his tribe to go home. All other aliens were evil, vicious, murderous, and ugly.
Is it the Anunnaki?
A strange theory, with a lot of depth and truths. After all, they might have been the human race's builders in exchange for gold. Perhaps they come back, in bad moods, since humans have become dangerous, not only to themselves, which they always have been, but also to space and the civilizations it has out there. Humans should not vent their dangerousness and immaturity into space, especially against their creators.
Are they coming to correct their mistake once and for all?
One thing is for sure. Aliens are not vegetarian.